So tell me why you love this layout.
It's comfortable. It's a good separation from the bedroom. So if one person wants to watch TV, and the other person doesn't, they want to either, watch something on their phone or read a book, they can. It's a good separation. Also, we've used this as well, like when one person's sick, they don't want to get the other person sick. This is another area where they can sleep, kind of stay separated until they feel better, because we are in a small space.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's worked for us.
So this viewpoint is great for you for work, but occasionally used, correct?
Yeah. I think we should utilize it more.
We don't really use this setup with the table. It's usually always cut to the side, and we use it for an island for doing dishes or whatever else. But this provides the space, as you can see.
This was its original intent.
So we took out the support legs and added this one beam for support, which we'll show you in a little bit. But this is the other view that is very useful for working. Last but not least, this is, I think, our favorite go-to setup that we kept on the road the most, especially full timing. We wanted additional counter space. So I made this contraption, which I'm going to show you here in a second. But this would be our third and final, setup that you can use the table for in our little guy Max with this mod. So it's great for when you're coming in with groceries, as you can imagine. You can just throw stuff right here. Corey utilizes it for dishes. We'll wash the dishes and have them all dried out here. Just a lot of extra space. Laundry. And the biggest thing that we found with the separate, we have a TV dinner tray over there. Sometimes we'll do dinner, I'll be doing my own thing, editing here, and she'll be watching a TV show. So because this is elevated, you can just sit Indian style, and I'm 6'1". You can sit Indian style, eat dinner, whatever else. The dogs are laying here, and then I can also lay just like this. Usually I have pillows, and you can just lay like this and be in your own little world, but still have this table space. So it's like turns into a big counter space basically. But this I would say by far is our favorite setup for the road. And then we'll also, we have these, I don't know what you call these, little support springs. We will put it under right here, and that gives it a little bit more support as well. And we'll tuck stuff here under storage. I mean, this actually turns into a whole storage pillow, and then this also then becomes guaranteed storage where we put the dog food in dog bowls and everything else. So this is our favorite. So the system I came up here with is a track system from a shelving unit, the side pieces. And I had these extra. And I went to looking at the width of it and realized the table itself, the width is absolutely perfect. That fits in between here. So this was just an aluminum track shelving that I had. And so I cut it to size. These are screwed in. Every, I would say, foot going all the way down. I did put a bracket that has a removable screw for extra support when we're really traveling and we just know we're not going to move this. We usually don't change this setup a whole lot, so it's kind of like we'll live like this for a couple months and then maybe switch it up. And then on this side I mounted the same bracket along, but it actually just holds it for support. So this spring actually keeps it kind of high. But for the main thing, once weight gets put on here, dishes, everything else, the table has that whole lip support. So it's supported there, it's supported in there, and then it also has that secure. So the reality of this system is it's basically, it can slide in here. I do put a little bit of wax in there, candle wax, to make it slide. And this pole I just have to be careful with because I haven't strapped it down. But to move the table can just slide straight out like that and then fit right in. So give or take, usually when we're converting it, it can fit right into there. And so that's as simple as it is when we are converting it. I just pull like this, slide it to the corner, and then fit it right in. So this extends all that counter space, and then of course we add the spring somewhere right underneath there and gives it more of a support. So to convert this, I know a lot of y'all are thinking, how do you have the support here where you sit and you don't fall? Because usually this table, for other people who don't know, it came with this big bulky black, I don't know, it's just a hydraulic swing thing. Not hydraulic, but it was just a weird folding mechanism, and it was big and bulky and it took up all this space. And so we wanted more storage, being full-time RVers and this little guy. So a little custom work here, but it doesn't take a whole lot. It's just a couple boards. So these are all individual. They fold up just like that, and they usually just go right there. And then we can take the table out. Now this is the mounting, turn the sucker around. This is the actual mounting pole. I just got this at Home Depot. I think it was a screen door locking mechanism. But I just unscrewed the black thing, put this on, and so it's just like your old school pole tables and a lot of other RVers that you've seen, RVs. And then you're back in business. So that's as easy as it is to convert this table with this idea. And then you can just hit your TV, do some work. It's really the only way to watch this TV is like that. If you're sitting here, when you're laying, it kind of hurts your neck. At least here you can get a vantage point. But anyhow, so that's as easy as it is to set up. To break down and switch again, you would just do that, hold the support, grab the table, slide it in, drop the TV. I'm really just showing off the TV. There's no need to let it out. Then you get your boards. Slide your two cushions in. And then you're back. Sitting, relaxing, working, you know. And then some of the things, now that we usually keep it like this, like I said, we throw the dog bed up here and a blanket, and this is kind of like the dog headquarters. And then when I need to do something or everything else, we put the dog down there. But a lot of the stuff, like this gate, we'll show you what we use it for. But that goes underneath there. CDs and movies go underneath there. Sometimes the laundry. When you're full-time and you have a lot of laundry. But as you can tell, that then starts turning into a whole nother storage compartment. So that's just maximizing the space, and the little guy max with the dining table / kitchen table / work table / read a book with the sun and windows. And that's it.